65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at BT Tripla. European champion Omar Tugarev is the best-kept secret of North European MMA. A crisp boxer with excellent fight IQ, all the athletic tools and a finisher's mind. The Finn uses his excellent striking and dominant grappling game to break the will of his opponents and land the finishing blow whenever the opportunity presents itself. A Brazilian striking specialist, Gabriel Brito, is a veteran of the prestigious karate combat and naturally possesses sharp and accurate punches and kicks. Fast and precise on the feet, Brito is not to be taken lightly, as he can send anyone to sleep from surprising angles. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Omar Tugarev versus Gabriel Brito.
To the blue corner, Gabriel Brito!
My body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing, tight as a drum. You find the battle's already won.
Well, as is evidenced by his karate get-up, obviously a karate background is what Gabriel, the White Tiger Brito, possesses. And he competed in karate combat in July of 2021. That fight, unfortunately, did not go his way, but he is a very crafty and tricky striker who can give a lot of fighters issues on the feet because he does have that sort of unorthodox striking style that isn't the norm at most MMA gyms. And and all of his wins by first round knockout or TKO, never been to the second round. His only loss by way of submission, a rear naked choke to Alvi Dasiev in May of this year. So eagerly looking to get back into the win column and hoping to do so in violent fashion.
Yeah, it's clear that he's got an impressive striking acumen, specifically considering his karate background. I think that's going to make this a pretty interesting matchup, specifically because of the fact that Omar Tugarev, he does style himself as something of a striker, which, for my money, that's not what I've seen, right? He has, he's got, multiple submission victories, and that is a place where I've seen him be rather impressive. So let's see what he's able to do tonight against Gabriel Brito.
That was a very Finnish pronunciation of that Brazilian name. I'll give you that.
Was it? I think the in and out movement that karate style lends itself to, and as you said, that kind of like slightly unorthodoxness, I feel like it's going to be, it's going to make things very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it gave his last opponent some issues because he has competed twice since May. Of course, he had that loss to Dasiev, but then in July of this year, a 25-second knockout over Mikkel Bonfim. So, I mean, a guy who knows how to get it done early, that's the thing. Like, he gives fighters problems. So, this is a great test for Omar Tugarev.
Yeah, absolutely. And styles make fights. I think this will make a pretty interesting one.
Oh, for sure.
To the red corner, Omar Tugarev!
لا والذي فطر السماء ما هم بأمة خير خلق الله بادئا وانتهاء ما هم بأمة أحمد لا والذي فطر السماء ما هم بأمة خير خلق الله بادئا وانتهاء ما هم بأمة أحمد لا والذي فطر السماء ما هم بأمة خير خلق الله بادئا وانتهاء ما هم بأمة سيدي حاشا فليسوا الأكفياء ما هم بأمة من على الأفلاك قد ركز اللواء من حطم الأصنام من أرسى العدالة والإفراط من أسمع الدنيا حداء المجد فاشتعلت حداء من قاد قافلة السلام
Omar Tugarev now making his walk to the cage here tonight, here in Järvenpää, Finland. And he is looking to extend his winning streak here tonight. He is a first-round finishing machine, as is Gabriel Brito, and that's what's going to make this a really intriguing fight. He's got a great finishing arsenal, typically by way of submission, but he's also got a very high fight IQ, and he does have some solid boxing. So all things considered, this will become a very interesting matchup, depending on where he wants to try and take this fight. My guess is that if Gabriel Brito gets a little bit too flashy with the kicks, he's going to end up on his back, and Omar Tugarev is going to look for a submission.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I am Omar Tugarev, I'm making sure to catch every single kick being thrown at me, because that could facilitate a takedown. So, yeah, I mean, Tugarev, he does have some great boxing, but honestly, I feel like a lot of his best work really is done on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how he deals with the speed and the accuracy of Gabriel Brito, though.
And he is coming off of a first-round stroke victory over Franco Aranda at cage 63 in September of this year. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape in his lightweight battle. As we can see there, Tugarev is taller. He does have a substantial reach advantage as well. Brito is 7 years older. Both have 4 fights, but with different constellations. That being said and done, let's hear it with the official introductions.
In the blue corner, a fighter with a professional record of 3 wins and 1 loss, weighing 69.6 kilos, fighting out of Brazil, Gabriel Brito! And in the red corner, fighter with a professional record of 4 wins and no losses, weighing 70.6 kilos, fighting out of Helsinki, Finland, Omar Tugarev!
All right, we are set to get underway here in Järvenpää, Finland tonight. Omar Tugarev will take on Gabriel Brito.
And this should be one of the toughest tests in Omar Tugarev's career so far.
Absolutely. He does seem to have a size advantage here tonight, specifically if you look at the shoulders.
Yeah, definitely. Tugarev seems to be a solid lightweight as such.
And of course, that reach advantage will play out in his favor as well. But let's see if he's able to make use of it. Whoa, a flashy kick there. That's not a wise move against a guy with a solid takedown game, though. Oh, and there you go. He has Brito on his back, and he rapidly looks to make good use of that, pulling him away from the cage. Brito doesn't like this position, you can tell.
Oh, and straight into full mount now. In less than 20 seconds have elapsed, and already Tugarev is in full mount.
Brito is trying to make sure that he keeps himself out of harm's way by just sucking himself to Omar Tugarev and trying to ensure that he has no room with which to work.
Oh, wow, that was actually a pretty good attempt at getting up there from Brito, but Tugarev just on him like a leech, just not relinquishing that top position.
Gets into full mount, though, however, and gets in that arm triangle choke early. He's got himself up against the cage. Oh, and okay, Brito's able to get out of that arm triangle position.
And here comes the ground and pound now.
This is not good. Yep. Yeah, there's no real defense here. He's just shelling up, and oh yeah, Tugarev is uncorking shots, and the referee steps in. That brutal ground and pound. Gabriel Brito really put a hurting, or excuse me, got a hurting put on him by Omar Tugarev.
Another first-round finish here at cage 54. I mean, what a night this is.
You can see Tugarev's corner very, very pleased with their prospect here tonight. He improves himself once again with a first-round victory.
I mean, 5-0. Tugarev is a scary guy at lightweight. I mean, and look at that, getting taken down.
Just absolutely dumped by his coach there. You know what? I think I want to see them fight now.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, right?
Really tremendous performance from Omar Tugarev here tonight. And here you see a solid kick from Brito, but boom, right into a takedown there. Dumps him, and that was really just the beginning of the end as well. There was no answer from Brito on the ground here. He just uncorked shot after shot after shot and barely even defended him as Brito. And that was just a real tough thing to watch, as most of those shots, it sure didn't land ultra clean, but there was no real intelligent defense there, no even attempt to escape. He didn't really have an answer there, and Tugarev just laid it on him.
And I think it was one of those first ground and pound shots that really just rocked Brito. He just kind of started shelling up after that, and there is a noticeable hematoma on Brito's forehead on his left side, so that ground and pound sure got the work done.
Certainly good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight ends with only 1 minute and 20 seconds in the clock of the first round. Winner by technical knockout, Omar Tugarev!
What a impressive performance there from Omar Tugarev. He does it again, keeping that finishing rate intact and keeping that 0 in the loss column intact as well.
Yeah, truly tremendous performance. Let's hear what he has to say to Bill.
Omar, onneksi olkoon. Erittäin hieno voitto.
Kiitos, kiitos. Mä asun salilla, treenaan joka päivä. Tavoite olla maailman paras tässä tulos. Ja mä haluan kiittää mun tiimiä, kaikki jotka on tässä. Ja tää oli niinku alle vuodessa mun 5. matsi ammattilaisissa. Ja mä oon tosi iloinen, mitä kaikki on mennyt.
Erittäin kovaa jälkeä ja ainakin tähän mennessä päivän nopein lopetus. Mutta vastustaja lähti myös erittäin räjähtävästi liikkeelle. Olit selvästi kuitenkin hereillä ja veit heti pitämä korren.
Joo, mun vastaaja pelasi eilen vähän mind gamea, mutta mä tiesin heti kun me ollaan häkissä, mä tuun nauttia jokaisesta hetkestä ja se ei. Niin. Karate tyyli, vissiin musta vyö, piti olla vaan hereillä ja sit mä tiesin heti kun me ollaan maassa, niin mä lopetan sen. Mä vois kiittää vielä mun tiimiä, Team KF. Tosi kova, tehdään kaikki duunia kovaa. Team KF, we are different, we coming, let's go!
Omar Tugarev!
It's clear Omar Tugarev loves his team, and there's really just a high skill cap for this young man. I'm expecting really tremendous things from him. He's training, of course, with international talent. He's doing everything he can to just make a name for himself, and he's obviously doing a phenomenal job when you consider his first round finishes. Very exciting.
Sure.
Can't wait to see more of him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be a problem at lightweight. I mean, he's a big guy, and he's got, you know, all the technique and skills to back up that sizable frame of his. So, yeah, I mean, I think the biggest issue for him might be finding an opponent. Just if you look at what he does to the guys that get in the cage with him.
Yeah, it's going to get tough for him after this one, too.
Cage on the beat, here we go!
Cage 65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at BT Tripla.